What's up guys, Chris Bedward here. Today I'm going to be showing you two licks, or runs, or lines, however you want to call them, over a Chris Brooks track that I soloed over, and I had originally posted this to Instagram. What I'm doing here, first of all, is I'm taking the first run, an Am7 kind of shape, based off of the A string, of course, and I'm hybrid picking this sort of kind of string skipping, sort of pedal tone kind of sound. It's very movable, and the way I'm going to be kind of teaching this is not only I'm going to be telling you, exactly like what frets I'm hitting and all that stuff, but also I want to be clear that I think it's a really good idea to know the intervals that you're playing, which intervals are really strong, the weight they have over the particular chord. So we're going to start with that first thing. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first part of this lick that I'm going to show you is going to be over an A minor 7 chord of the Changes from that Chris Brooks track. The idea here is to kind of take a shape and being able to move it around. You can manipulate it, play with it, but again, I do emphasize the point that I think it's still a good idea to know what intervals you are playing. But for the sake of this lesson, to keep things pretty concise, I will just simply tell you what I am playing. It'll be up to you to kind of go and do the homework yourself. Alright, so let's check this out. Here's what I'm playing to begin with. For that first bit. So it involves some hybrid picking. So we're going to start A string, 12th fret, and I do apologize, I do not have the dots here, so I will be telling you the frets. So we have A string, 12th fret. I'm going to jump over to the B string, 13th fret. Now that I'm hybrid picking, so I'm picking and then middle finger just kind of brushing or plucking. Then make sure I remember this. Then I'm going over to the D string, 14th fret. And with that, I'm picking again. Keep going. Then I jump back over to the 12th fret B string. Right, and again, when I'm going to the higher strings, I am hybrid picking. I just want to reiterate that. Then we're going to hit that 14th fret D string note again. And then from this point, we're going to use pinky 15th fret B string. And then from there, we're just going to move down the scale. So that'd be 15. 13, 12. And then we're going to play 14th fret G string. And that I do pick, because what I'm going to do next after that, skip over to the high E. I'm going to play the 15th fret. And then slide to 17. And I think it's a good idea to make sure on that last note, just to give it a little bit of movement, however you want to do to taste, of course. In the original solo, I used my trem arm there to kind of just give it like a little bit of intensity. It's, again, up to taste for you. Who knows? As long as it feels good and you're having fun, do it. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the second line that I did. This time it was over a B minor 7 chord there. Okay, so the second kind of line that I played there over the B minor 7, it's a little bit stretchy, a little bit finger confusey if you're not used to kind of doing like this. However, you don't need to be like a shred head to get this down. It's really all about control and the feel of what you're doing. That's something that I tell my students all the time. I got it from my own instructor on guitar. It's about, how you play something, not necessarily always what you play. So let's check this out. So what I'm doing here, I'm starting here at the high E string, and I'm playing 19 rather, excuse me. And then I'm going to play the 15th fret high E. So you kind of get that sort of doorbell kind of sound, or that convenience store sort of sound, if you know what I'm talking about. So from there we do 19, 15, 17 on the B string. Then we're gonna roll that middle finger to the 17th fret of the high E. So it sounds like this. And then from there, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the 15th fret, high E, and then we're gonna, you can either slide this, or you can just keep picking. It's completely up to you what you wanna do. I think I picked it originally. I'm quite the picker, so I probably picked it. And then from there, we kind of get this little arpeggio thing happening. So what I did there, I played B string 15. Then I played 14th fret G. And back to B string 15. And then high E 17. So far we have. And then from there, I go to 14th fret high E. So we have, excuse me. And then we go back to the 15th on the B string. And we go back to 14 on the G. And then we're going to play 15 on the high E. So from there, from that 15th fret note on the high E, we're going to roll back to the 15th fret on the B string. And then you can complete it by just sliding down to 12th fret B if you'd like, but understand you will be bleeding into the beginning of the track again, so that E minor 7 chord that comes in to restart the track, that's not going to be within the measure. That's going to be the next measure. But I do think this is a really good sound, and it is quite movable as well. It is a shape that you can move around, but however, again, I reiterate, know what is happening, what is the function of these notes. I think it's a really good idea. Alrighty, so I'll play it one more time, slow. Excuse me. Very cool. So those are the 2 lines that you can take, manipulate, play around with it, move it down the neck, move it up the neck, see what you can do with it. I will hopefully see you in the next video where I will be teaching you more fun things like this. Of course, if you're looking this on YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you have anything else you want me to kind of go through. There's a lot more content coming for this channel, and I'm looking forward to producing it. So until next time, take care.